The world turned its gaze to Venice not for art or cinema but for a wedding. This was Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez, a billionaire and a media powerhouse, turning the city of canals into their stage. Luxury yachts filled the waterways, paparazzi swarmed, and the guest list glittered with global icons. The event was more than a ceremony. It was a public coronation, a display of tech-age royalty. Venice, a city built on spectacle, became the backdrop for a new kind of power play. The buzz was electric, the scale unprecedented. Every detail, from the couture to the cost, became global conversation. This wasn't just about love, it was about influence, wealth, and the world's obsession with the ultra-rich. The city held its breath as the world's wealthiest man celebrated in a place that's always understood the theater of power. The wedding was a statement, a performance, and a bold declaration that couldn't be ignored. It forced everyone to look, to talk, and to wonder what it all meant in a world grappling with its own future. In Venice, the Bezos wedding became the ultimate spectacle of our age. The heart of the celebration was a secretive 16th-century palazzo on the Grand Canal. Inside, Venetian artistry met modern luxury. Thousands of white roses, Murano glass, and flawless service. The logistics were staggering. Michelin chefs, world-class security, and a staff army working behind the scenes. Guests arrived by private water taxi, Hollywood stars, tech billionaires, political powerhouses, a summit of the new aristocracy. The event flowed through Venice, private palace tours, candlelit gondola rides, and exclusive dinners in hidden gardens. Bezos and Sanchez arrived on the Kourou, a super yacht with its own support ship, anchoring their new life in full view. The city itself became a character, its beauty the ultimate luxury backdrop. For 3 days, Venice was transformed into Bezos's world, a dazzling convergence of history, wealth, and influence. Every moment was choreographed for perfection, privacy, and spectacle. This was more than a party. It was an immersive fantasy for the world's elite. In Venice, the impossible felt effortless. Lauren Sanchez's wardrobe was a masterclass in high-stakes bridal fashion. Multiple couture gowns, each a statement of elegance and wealth, turned her into the center of every lens. The jewelry, headlined by a massive diamond ring and dazzling pieces, was as much a headline as the ceremony itself. Bezos matched her with bespoke tailoring, the couple radiating untouchable perfection. This wedding outshone royal and Hollywood affairs, blending scale with personal branding. Every dollar spent was strategic, building a narrative of a modern power couple. The extravagance was staggering. Private jets, luxury hotels, rare ingredients, and flowers worth more than homes. It wasn't just about having the best. It was about having what no one else could. The wedding was a monument to limitless resources and imagination. For most, this level of spending is unimaginable. The event was a public display of fortune, built for the world to see. In Venice, wealth became art. As images emerged, social media exploded. Instagram and TikTok dissected every detail. Gowns, guests, the fairytale setting, turning the wedding into a global fantasy. Hashtags trended, with many seeing the event as pure escapism and inspiration. Supporters celebrated the couple's right to enjoy their wealth, admiring the spectacle as a reward for ambition. But backlash was swift. Critics contrasted the excess with Amazon's labor controversies and global inequality. Memes and posts highlighted the stark divide between the billionaire's celebration and everyday struggles. The wedding became a lightning rod for debates about wealth, power, and morality. Some saw a beautiful love story. Others saw a symbol of modern inequality. The digital world was fiercely divided, half dreaming, half outraged. The event was no longer just a wedding, it was a political statement. Online, the Bezos wedding became a battleground for the soul of the age. What does a wedding like this mean in 2025? On one level, it's a lavish party, a personal milestone for two people with limitless means. Supporters see it as the ultimate expression of freedom and success. But Bezos's fortune is built on a global system that reshaped commerce and labor. His public actions become symbols, and this wedding is an emblem of late-stage capitalism. Critics see it as a glittering distraction from systemic problems and inequality. The event forces us to confront our own feelings about wealth, fairness, and aspiration. It's a mirror, reflecting our culture's complicated relationship with extreme wealth. The Bezos-Sanchez wedding will be remembered as a cultural touchstone capturing the tensions, allure, and questions of our era. Its true legacy is the conversation it started about the world we live in and the world we want to create.